Welcome back to another episode from the Debate Room podcast. This is episode 97. Man, the NBA season is finally over. It's finally over. A long, long season. It feels like just yesterday the Pistons were 2-1 and were in the game against the Miami Heat where they're competitive. Feels like just yesterday. But now we are at the end of the season. The
Wait, stop.
Celtics, the Celtics are hosting Banner 18. They just won a championship. Not too surprising. I think after the Nuggets went down, I just knew the Celtics were going to win the entire thing. But much props to them. So today we're going to talk about them winning the championship. Obviously, just Game 5 reaction. We're going to rank the last 10 championship teams. We're going to blind rank some Finals MVPs now that Jaylen Brown has won Finals MVP. And then we're going to predict some free agent landing spots. Free agency actually technically opens up in about an hour or so. So that's going to be pretty exciting. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and follow us on our social media accounts up at the top of the screen. Before we can get into any NBA thing, I have a question of the day. I do have one. And I just want to check with my boys, especially Jaden. Hasn't been on the episode and I don't know how long, honestly. But he's moved into his new apartment. The Wi-Fi is much better. His camera angle still sucks. But
Thank
Jaden,
you for telling my story for me, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
my bad. I was okay. So how you been, Jaden? How you been, Jaden? That was the thing.
I've been pretty good. Just been busy lately. I was in I was in an Airbnb for like a month because my lease didn't start. My lease just started today. But literally the Wi-Fi was just so disgusting. I couldn't record like anything. I tried to put out like a little reaction, but that video was terrible. Honestly, we need to delete that. I don't know if anybody did that yet, but we need to delete that. But
Do you what?
I put, I put out a reaction video to a game, and I thought it wasn't gonna be laggy, but the shit was still laggy. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but yeah, I've been good though. I just haven't been on because the Wi-Fi problems. But we're back.
Yeah, we about to hit 1,200 subscribers, so I'm trying to get a lot of content out. I'm trying to get back on the grind, fall back in love with the podcast. So hope we all share that sentiment. But Max, how you doing, man?
Good. I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch this game at all today. Once Boston went up, I just couldn't watch it. I don't want to see Boston succeed in life. I just don't like that city. I don't like the sports fans. I don't like the town. So I don't. I just did not like that whole series. The finals have been asked the past couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a pretty easy take. I feel like everyone agrees on that. The finals have been bad the past couple of years, and I think that's just cherry on top. So Boston's a great team. Obviously they were great this year, but this whole finals kind of put a bad taste in my mouth from this NBA season for me. But I'm not gonna lie, we expected it all year long, so I don't know why I'm mad because I had Phoenix and Boston earlier on, but I had Denver and Boston the rest of the year through. So I had Boston winning a championship the whole time. It's just this team was just too good.
All right, let's hop into that. Boston obviously wins their 18th championship, most in I think NBA history, unless the
No,
Lakers have 7.
it is.
Okay, yeah, right.
Because they were both tied at 17, and now they have
Yeah.
18.
Okay, so most in NBA history. My main question is not even gonna react to the game. It was a basically a blowout the entire game. I don't think there's much to talk about. So we can get into narrative talks. Like, what does this mean for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's legacy?
Wait, can I talk about the game, bro?
Do you want to talk about the game?
Actually,
Yeah,
no, not really, not
What do you
really.
ask?
Okay, exactly.
But
Exactly.
I will say, bro. Well, as for Jason Tatum, I feel like Jason Tatum is like it's like a weird case because he's like that superstar that's just like on the cusp of being a superstar. Like I feel like he has all the skill that you would look at for your superstar to have, but it's just like I don't feel as if he showed up like he should have this series. And me and I do want to say because I did bring it up earlier that he did everything well besides scoring in the series, and then just passing, defense. He was he played well, but just out of your superstar, I feel like you would want way more efficiency. I feel like you would want more points, but this team is super stacked. Um, as it goes for Jason Tatum, I think he's still a top 7 player. I don't know if he'll ever crack like a top 3. or anything like that. Just off of how the league is looking. Anthony Edwards, he's gonna be in there. Zion, he's gonna be in there. I don't see how he. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see
You
it.
lost me. You lost me. I was with you, and then you lost me.
Nah, I'm being serious though. I'm being serious.
I don't know if he's top 7.
This team is just stacked. Like there's just not too much that JT can do. Earlier in the year when he was making his case for being an MVP, I think that's what he tried to use. Like this team is just very good, and he doesn't have to necessarily go out there and score 30. And I feel like that kind of goes against like the whole MVP type thing because then again you're not the most valuable player. The Mavericks didn't have a chance in this series. Literally, it was just like the defense. You have too many switchable defenders. Everybody on the floor can create a shot. Like literally, just watching the game today, it seemed as if like Drew Holiday could get to the paint whenever he wanted to. Jaylen Brown can create a shot off of anything. JT, he was missing like some crazy stuff, but he was great looks. It just wasn't fair. Luka, I'm happy that Luka got this far. I don't know, but as it goes for Jason Tatum's legacy, I don't think it moves him up. I don't think it moves him down. He's staying in the same spot.
Yeah, I feel like that was pretty well said. Like I don't think his position really moves for me. Everything he did, we already know he's whatever. We all predicted, we all thought was gonna happen. He didn't play well last finals, didn't play well this finals, but didn't have to. Like their offseason moves are what won them the championship, right? Their Porzingis, their Drew Holiday move, their way to get bench pieces, development of Derek White, whatever you want to say, that's what ended up winning them a championship. Tatum shot terribly in the series, in this game. Efficiency wise, he shot okay. But in the series, did not shoot well. But no one shot well today, and they were still able to win by 20. And it's just the way the roster's constructed. Like their team is just so good, player wise. So it's very, very few teams I think you can shoot that poorly on and still win a game by your number one star. And they were able to dominate the series while Jason Tatum was not doing what Jason Tatum does in the regular season. So I don't really like winning a ring right here. Does not move me with his narrative, with him being a top 5 player, top 7, but whatever. Like he is what he was coming into this year, or into this playoff run, and that's that. Jaylen Brown for me, I think that $60 million contract, though, from what we saw like in the regular season, like again, was he the best player in the world for this finals? No, but he played very well in the first 3-4 games, or the first 3 games. Then obviously game 4, no one played well. Game 5 was whatever. He played well, and I think that $60 million contract definitely looks a lot better than what people thought it did way back then. So I give Jaylen Brown credit. He showed up in the first 3 games, played well. I still think with most valuable player, I think his two-way ability is obviously very big. I think Derek White, I think Drew Holiday, I think Porzingis, their defensive ability and offensive ability, I think is sometimes more valuable, especially with the switches. But Jaylen Brown stepped up defensively. He had a good series. I can't say much else about it. I did not know if I guess I didn't really know if he was going to be the guy to step up. But he stepped up in the Eastern Conference Finals, stepped up in the finals. So he's walking away from the season with a Larry Bird and a Bill Russell trophy, which is huge, I think, for your first year under a $60 million contract. I think this is, for the most part, it's conversations we had, because I don't think this was any dominant series by any player, right? Jaylen Brown played well, but it was a dominant series by the team. And even then, like Kyrie did not play well. You can give that to a defense. You can give that to a shooting, whatever. They just dominated Dallas. Dallas didn't play great for 5 games. So really not much to say. Their team was on top of it. They wanted it, and they won.
I don't know, man. For me, I would agree with a lot of what y'all said. For me, this Celtics championship didn't do anything crazy for either Jason Tatum's or Jaylen Brown's legacy individually. Not at all, because neither one of them had dominant finals performances. But it did validate everything that they've been building for the last 7 to 8 years. It validated picking Jason Tatum. It validated picking Jaylen Brown. It validated giving Jaylen Brown $300 million. It validated ignoring all the talk about breaking this team up. It validated trading the heart of your team in Marcus Smart. It validated trading a fan favorite in Robert Williams. This championship validates all that. It makes all that worth it. It makes even giving up on KG, Rajon Rondo, that team worth it. All this stuff they've been building over the last decade, it makes it all worth it. And they built a great team, and it kind of like paves the way for the future of team building. What like the type of teams you need to be successful, especially in this new era where the CBA is going to be so vital. But you're going to need a lot of players that are extremely versatile. I think they show how important spacing is going to be. Obviously, in this new NBA versatility. So I think that's what it really signifies for me.
My issue with that though is like this team, I don't know if it will be built again for a long time. Like this was a alignment of the stars to get elite, like the elitist of elite role players together, right? To put these stars together, like not very many teams are going to be able to pair up a Derek White and a Drew Holiday with a 7-foot 3-and-D wing in Porzingis and 2 top 20. You know what I mean? Like very, very rare. Like this is not a this is the model you should go for because it's really not possible, right? They got perfect storm with Drew Holiday getting moved. Derek White developed into a great player that he is now. Porzingis, obviously, like I think no one really thought he was going to be bad. Like I thought we all thought he was going to be good if he stays healthy. And you still have Tatum and you still have Brown. Like I really don't think like this is not Denver's team. Right? Denver's team had good role players, right? Aaron Gordon's a good role player. Bruce Brown's a good role player. KCP was a good role player, right?
They built that team though. Like they built it around a nucleus of Jamal Murray and
but I'm just saying those role players do not stack up next to Drew Holiday and Derek White, who are probably, if you want to call them a role player, it's fine.
Sure.
Like I'm just saying, like this Boston team is not like I don't think it's like
it wasn't. It's not about like as far as like personnel, but it's about like development and patience and not like trying to actually like buy a chip because obviously they added. They traded for Derek White, they traded for Drew Holiday, but the nucleus of this is damn near it's literally Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and then Al Horford in addition to that.
But
it's
like that's I don't think they don't win the championship without buying the pieces they did. You know what I mean?
Well, of course, yes, but it's the nucleus is still Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and it's been about believing in your team, and it's been about just the way they've built this team. Like not even as far as personnel wise, but how they're going about it. And I think a team like OKC can definitely follow that. You see what they did now. They stockpile assets. They rebuild through the draft, and it's going to be about building through the draft, which the Celtics really did. Obviously, they rebuilt it through the draft because they drafted Marcus Smart. They drafted Robert Williams. All those players they were able to trade away because they actually drafted and developed those guys.
Understand. But I'm just saying, like, I really think it'll be. I think this was a perfect storm. First of all, the development of Derek White is arguably the biggest piece of this, right? You got to develop an elite role player with that kind of contract. You know what I mean? Drew Holiday getting dealt off your biggest rival in the East when healthy, right? Before the season, the Bucks the biggest rival, and you take away their best on-ball defender and put him on your team, like that's huge. Like it's like imagine if the Thunder. But I'm just saying, if the Thunder were able to steal Jaden McDaniels from Minnesota because Minnesota gets another star, like you take away their defensive piece. You know what I mean? Like it kind of helps you because you're able to take away their person. I get Dame happened, and you can blame the Bucks because of injuries, but like I really think that last year's Denver, you could build that, right? You could build that with obviously you got to have a star, but I'm just saying the role players were
cannot build that, bro.
You can't build the best player. You can't build the best player.
I'm just saying. If you have, if you have the two players, but no one really wanted Aaron Gordon. He wasn't this like crazy commodity. They developed into that role player. No one really wanted Bruce Brown. He bounced around. KCP, like Drew Holiday and Porzingis were like a lot of teams wanted it. You know what I mean? Like they had to pay a high price to get those guys, and we're still able to have enough pieces to pay that high price and keep Derek White and keep Tatum and keep Brown and keep or whoever, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, like all the people who are giving valuable minutes off the bench. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Thunder are like the only team that have the assets to keep Shea, Chet, and J-Dub, and also kind of shave off the parts they don't need, like Giddey, like some picks, like Lou Dort. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that it's like a very this Boston team. I just don't think is very like remakeable at all. Like, I think it's like perfect storm kind of thing.
Let's talk about the opposite side of this. Obviously, the Mavericks. I ain't gonna lie, beat the odds this year. Definitely exceeded expectations. I don't think anyone had them in the finals coming into the season for sure. I had them as a dark horse contender midway through the season, for sure. But definitely didn't think they would make it to the finals. So, if you're the Mavericks, how do you get back to this point where you're getting to the finals again and hopefully winning it in the West?
Do what you've been doing, bro. Just ride the coattails of Luca. They have some young pieces.
Who?
I think Lively will be able to will make a step up in his offensive game. I think like he hit like a three in the corner or something like that, and Jason Kidd said that was like the next step for him, just like develop his offensive game. Kyrie, he's getting older. I don't know how that's gonna work, but literally you just got to ride the coattails of Luca. But they had some decent. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know how to look at it this season. Like, it's kind of hard. It feels like I'm not saying like this Celtics team is as good as the Warriors because I just don't think that's. I don't think that's it. But everything was just a race for second place for me. Like, you're not beating the Celtics. So, I mean, if this Celtics roster is in the way for how many more years? I mean, what else could you
Just
really
one.
do?
I think just one. Contract wise, it'll be up for like one more year.
Okay, so
they have the ability to keep this team for a minute, bro. I'm not gonna lie, probably like 2 or 3 more years.
But Drew Holiday will not be the same player going forward. Drew will drop off. Al Horford will be
He's
gone.
a fifth option, bro. He's a fifth option. Like,
how old is he?
Let's be serious.
How old is he now? What is Drew Holiday's most valuable asset of his game?
Defense.
When does defenders ever?
He is not. He is.
When do defenders ever? He's 34. Like, I'm sorry, he's not going to defend at elite level until he's 36, 37.
I think he definitely can. As a fifth option with that he doesn't have that much offensive I'm saying, like,
I'm just going like I think they have another
year. At all.
I think another year to get
Tony Allen was getting all NBA defenses at 35, bro. I'm just saying.
Okay, who else?
Who's like notoriously known as defenders, as guard defenders? It's not that many.
Okay, fine.
I'm talking about that doesn't have offense load at all.
Porzingis, you will not get a full healthy season from him every year. So eventually that's going to fall. Derek White is going to ask for more money eventually. You know what I mean? He will not stay here forever. So unless Tatum and Brown take a pay cut, but Brown just signed for 60, and there's no way that Tatum will be under 60. So that's going to take up your contracts. You got I don't think this is going to be achievable for many more years after this. I think it's like one more year, in my opinion, I guess. But if the CBA expands the salary cap or something, I guess you go around it. With Dallas though, it's all on Kyrie. Kyrie's 32, in my opinion. Not my opinion. Kyrie's 32, and it's all on him, in my opinion, and how he plays. I honestly think that Kyrie is how he plays and how they got to the finals. Luka played well, right? Luka played well in some series, but the Thunder series, Kyrie didn't always score the basketball, but he was able to defend. He was able to create. He had experience. He's been in losses. He's been in wins in the playoffs before. He was, in my opinion, a huge reason of why they won that series, along with PJ Washington and Derek Jones obviously stepping up when they needed to. Luka was not great that series. He was defended. He was guarded. He was scoring 20, whatever, doing his thing, but like he wasn't the reason they won. I think that going forward, obviously Lively's going to develop. Luka's going to be Luka. I think PJ and Derek Jones Jr. will still contribute, obviously. But it is Kyrie going forward. If Kyrie drops off, this team drops off. I don't think Luka can get it there by himself with these teams in the West getting better and better and better. All these other teams in the West have help. I don't know, whatever that was. I don't think Luka.
What is your plan? What is your plan for the? And you have to make a plan for the Mavericks. What is the plan? That's my question. What is the plan? You got to make the Mavericks.
Kyrie, I think, can maintain this level for like another, again, 2 years, right? 2 years ish. And then you got to look who was the next Robin to our Luca Batman right here. Like you got to look at that in the back of your head. Unless Luca literally is, because I mean, think about it. Who's the last player to really win a championship solo, right? Like it doesn't happen often. That 2011 Mavericks team is probably the last one. You could say 2022 Curry, but you had guys in the finals who were playing up to that level. And unless you think PJ Washington is going to play up to that Elite 2 level in the finals, you need to find someone else. So Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie's a playoff dropper. I've heard that narrative. I don't think that's true. But he had a bad series in this finals, right? Did not play great. And I think for the next 2 regular seasons, playoff runs, you're fine. You can keep it going. He's got the experience. He can still play. He can still shoot, whatever. But eventually he's going to hit that cliff where he's just getting older and we can all see it. And you've got to find a number 2. And I think whoever's the GM now, I don't even know. It's not Cuban anymore, right? Was it never Cuban?
I don't think Cuban was the GM. He's the owner.
He was the owner. I don't know. He's made moves. I mean, he always talked about the Kobe moves. As the owner, I guess you know that. But whoever the GM is, you got to look and see who we're going to pair up with Luka right now. And
do we expect Kyrie to play well in the series?
Better than
I
what
expect
he
him
did.
to play better than what. Yeah, I expect him to play better than what he did. I just wanted to actually like. I expected like an actual game, like a
player.
My answer, no, like I want something like actual game plan going forward. Like how I know like it's so tough because I don't think the Mavericks. It's gonna be very very hard for. Yes, it's gonna be very very hard for the Mavericks to get back here. They don't have that many assets, to be honest, to be going around getting a second player that's better than Kyrie. Like I don't know how that's possible. So I would just say like they can trade. They have a few more picks to trade. They can trade Max Kleber. So I have an actual game plan, but you can finish.
So I'm looking at pieces you have, right? You want to keep Derek Lively. I want to keep Gafford. I want to keep PJ, Derek Jones Jr., Luka. That's about it. No is crazy.
I'm gonna let Derek Jones Jr. walk. I'm not gonna lie.
I would out of those people, I think the 3 I'd keep though is Lively, PJ, and Luka. I'm cool like Gafford walk. Yeah, I didn't say Kyrie. Like I'm saying, I didn't say Kyrie. If someone offers me something for Kyrie that's worth me actually hearing the offer, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna see what's up. But I'm just like, why is that crazy? He's literally 33.
Listen,
if someone offers a better deal, I'll talk to him or I'll listen. But I'm just saying
that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie.
You need to look at a team like this year, like Paul George, like DeJounte Murray, where it's just not fitting well, and teams are not gonna be able to like Drew Holiday last year, right? Like it's just
what is not fitting well. They just made the championship. It's fitting well. It's fitting well.
I'm saying
Kyrie Lucas fitting well.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying other players. DeJounte Murray not fitting well. Paul George not working out well. Drew Holiday. That's what I was saying. I'm saying you need to find the perfect time where you could trade Derek Jones Jr., a first-round pick, and Jaden Hardy, and get a guy like Drew Holiday because contractually it's not working out. They can go get somebody better. You got to be right place, right time for this shit. Brandon Ingram, I guess, if you can get him for pennies on the dime because New Orleans doesn't want him at all, why not? Like, you just got to – I don't know. There's not many avenues, in my opinion, but you just got to act on it when you can, like what Boston did this year with Drew Holiday.
It's going to be extremely hard for the Mavericks to get back here, especially in the loaded West, and they don't have the greatest assets because they traded for Kyrie. But I think what needs to go is definitely Maxi Kleber, definitely Drew Holiday. I'm not Drew Holiday. Definitely Tim Hardaway Jr., definitely Maxi Kleber. Derek Jones Jr., like he's going to have a market because of how well he played this year, so they're going to probably have to let him walk. And I think they have a few first-round picks they can trade. There's like a player like I saw early on Twitter, like a Jeremy Grant, who can come in and be a 3-and-D type of person and defend at a high level, knock down threes at a high level, and be a third scoring option. Something like that would be pretty cool. They need a player like that. They kind of need their Aaron Gordon, or they're like Michael Porter Jr. They need like someone that can really not that same archetype, but just be like that type of role player. And so I just know Tim Hardaway Jr. definitely doesn't need to be on the team. He did not. He's taking up $16 million of their cap space and offering absolutely nothing. Not scoring, not shooting, not defense, not playmaking, nothing. He's not offering anything. And Kleber, I think he's a valuable piece to what they do, but he obviously got injured this year, so I'm not going to like harp on him too much. But since he's of some value, I think he can be moved. And I don't know how many firsts they have. I'm trying to actually go look. I think they have like 2 or 3 tradable firsts. Uh, but they just need to move whatever they ask they have because you got to maximize the team right now. You don't have the option to just wait and try to get another Robin. Like they bought into Kyrie and they just made the finals. They need to maximize on this, what they have right now. So that's what I would probably do. I know it's not as clear as I wanted it to, but yeah, I don't know. Looking for another Robin, I wouldn't do that. They just need like a third. They need a third piece to
I'm
survive.
not saying no. Like I said, I'm not saying now. You have 2 more years of Kyrie, but you got to look for life after Kyrie because you're still gonna have Luka, but Kyrie eventually is gonna hit a wall. I think.
What do y'all think this does for Luka Doncic's like legacy?
What
Now he
about
lost-
Brandon Ingram?
I just said that earlier, but it depends on what you guys want to give up.
Brandon Ingram really don't fit. I'm not gonna lie.
But like,
I mean,
it all depends on the offer. What do you want for Brandon Ingram?
he doesn't fit the team.
I'm just saying.
No. The thing is,
what do you want to trade for Brandon Ingram? What do you want for Brandon Ingram? If I'm Dallas and you're New Orleans, what do you want for Brandon Ingram?
You have a 1-year contract. That would be dumb. You don't fit the team.
Okay, who cares? I'm just curious.
I ain't gonna lie. You would have to give me Lively.
Hell no. All right, see what? Like, come on, bro. He's serious. Lively, bro. He's on a 1-year contract. No, you were not. No, you were not. He's on a 1-year contract, bro.
If you resign Brandon Ingram, he's for 4 years.
You're gonna get like Kleba. You're gonna get Kleba, Tim Hardaway Jr. And picks and some shit like that. Like, be serious, Jaden Hardy.
You gotta give up something, yeah. Jaden Hardy
would be the thing is Bi would be forced to shoot. He would be forced to shoot threes and not just like operate in the mid range like the whole time. Like he would be forced to like play off the ball.
Shooter. Yeah, that's dumb. No, that's not a good idea.
I mean, he would still get touches, of course. I feel like it would be it'll be like a better OKC Carmelo. That's what it would be.
Yeah. All right, that's ridiculous comparison.
How was that?
That's ridiculous comparison. What do y'all think this does for Luka's legacy? Like this final?
Nothing. This does nothing.
Nothing.
I guess a game. What? Game three. Game 3, I guess, does something. Like we said, I mean, it's one of the best teams we've seen in a couple of years, right? Not even a couple of years, in a long time. This Boston team's really good. His second piece didn't play. Kyrie didn't play very well. Luka didn't play very well. I think it depends on what he does for the rest of his career. If he goes off and rattles 5 more, who cares? If he never gets one, I guess it's more of a story. As of right now, I guess it's like, damn, but I still think he's top 3 player in the world unanimously, probably top 2. In most people's mind, I still have Jokic 1 and I'll have Luka 2. But yeah, I think his mentality, how people shit on him for that, I think that could be called into effect. So I'll be like looking more next year to see if that changes. But for the most part, him losing that series, it doesn't move me a whole lot.
I like how because I know how you sent Max of Brian Windhorst just like absolutely going in.
When I sent that in the group chat.
Yeah, and his defense was like absolutely terrible. Like they were definitely attacking him. But I like how JJ Redick was talking about how like of course his defense, hasn't been the best. He's not the best defender, but his offense is the reason why they were in like the position that they were in. So again, like I said, like it's kind of a hard, especially with the landscape of the NBA right now. It's like for the next few years to come, the Celtics team is going to be elite. They have again just the perfect team. The roster is just built perfectly, as I've said. And I don't want to just say as I've said, like we all know that this roster is built perfectly just from head to toe, defense, offense. It's just gonna be hard. But you have a star in Luka, Kyrie. I'm not really I don't know. Kyrie's getting older. I'm kind of on the same page with you, Max. Just on his age. I don't know. Your best thing is just riding Luka, bro. Pause. No Diddy.
I don't know. I think Luka will hold some blame too. He needs to definitely get in better shape, especially like coming into the season, going throughout the season. He's coming into regular seasons out of shape a lot, and he's getting injured, nickname injuries, and the injury is a big part of his playoff run this year. He needs to be just giving more effort on defense and just get in better shape. Like watch him like in a 2020 bubble. You look at his body type and what it is now. It's like it's two different
It
worlds.
looks the same to me, bro. I saw that video. It looks.
No, hell
He
no,
looks.
no,
He looks the
no,
same, bro.
no. He's way chubbier now. That's a lie. You watch the series against the Clippers in 2020. He was way skinnier. He needs to get in better
Way
shape,
chubbier?
definitely. No, way skinnier than
No,
in
I'm talking about
2020.
you
You
say
can go
he's
look.
way chubbier now.
Yes, way chubbier. He's bro. Like he's out of shape. He's been out of shape for a long time. But he's so good, it don't matter. But Luka will probably get back to the finals. I don't know how early it would be because it's really hard to get to the finals. But they'll be back eventually. And 0-1. This was giving me 2007 vibes from this finals, 2010 vibes against the Celtics type of thing. So let's rank the last 10 NBA championship teams. Do we all want to give our? I know Jaden. You know what? No, nothing.
10-1.
Let's do
10-1 or 1-10.
Yeah, let's do 10-1, and I think we probably should. We're gonna do a collaborative list, and one of y'all can say it because I know I be on the TikToks a lot, but
Jake can
we
say
should
it.
all
Jake.
just we could do our 10. I think we should do both. We all list our 10 like 10, 9, 8. We all list our 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1. It's going back from 2015 until now with the Celtics. I have the 22 Warriors as my 10 team. I think they are easily probably the worst roster on here. Steph just did an all-time great job lifting them to that championship, and then obviously Jason Tatum and
whatever you want it to be. I think we talked about it beforehand. We kind of said if you saw these two teams in a 7-game series, who would you really take?
Yes.
Or you saw any of these teams?
I'll say for TikTok.
But like you can go. I guess if you want to do dominance, I'm looking more team by team who I think would win in a matchup. So
yes, we're gonna rank the last 10 NBA championship teams based on who we think will win in a series. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. So like basically like the number one team will be every team in the series. Like every team. It's matchup based.
It's like I don't know if it. I mean, I'm not trying to like.
Should we do it like that?
If you do a top 10 list, I think that's what I'm doing off of. It's like if you do a top 10 NBA player list and everyone's just playing 1-on-1.
Okay, so I got the 22 Warriors at 10. I got the 22 Warriors at 10.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's fine. Jaden. The 15. It's now to the 15 Warriors. That's what our span goes from. So Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Raptors, Lakers.
Is the Raptors? Nah, I think the Raptors will beat the Warriors.
The Raptors are higher than that for me, yeah.
Yes. The Raptors are clear of the 22 Warriors.
Not much higher, but higher.
Steph was on one, though.
That's not that's one player.
Okay.
Jordan Poole was not good in the finals.
I think other teams, thank you for admitting that, by the way. I appreciate that.
I mean, defensively,
Green wasn't either. No, he wasn't good offensively either in the finals.
Wiggins was their second guy. Wiggins was 2 on that team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably put 22 Warriors.
At 9, I got a 2021 Bucks.
Hate on me if you want. I have the 2015 Warriors at 9.
Do you really think the 2015 Bucks would be
both
the
teams? Okay. 7, 8, 9 all should not even have rings in the first place, right? This 2015 Warriors team, if you're playing healthy Cavs team, lose. And
you got the Raptors at 7?
Yes, I do have the Raptors at 7. We
I
talked about
don't.
this.
I think they would beat the Nuggets in a 7-game series.
I think Jokic is cooking Marcus All, but we'll get into that later.
No.
We'll get into that later. We'll get into that
No,
later.
he's not.
Jokic
How old is
would-
Marcus Gasol?
Well, he might.
Marcus
Yes,
Gasol,
yes. But that Marc Gasol is
And he went
probably
back
one
on
of the
that
better.
really fast. He went
Yes,
back on
yes.
that really fast.
Marc Gasol is probably one of the best Jokic defenders that could possibly ever be.
Can we stay on 9 though for a second?
Okay, yeah, we can stay on 9.
My thinking in this game, the Warriors are obviously a deeper team than this Bucks team, but the Bucks have Drew Holiday to at least make Curry's life a little harder. And this is 2015 Curry. This is young and inexperienced Curry. I don't know. Draymond is not picking up 2019 or 2021 Giannis. Let's be honest. He was averaging. That was one of the craziest Finals MVPs we've seen in a little bit. That was a really good final series by him.
He was getting guarded by DeAndre Ayton in single coverage, bro.
Is Draymond?
I get it.
What's Draymond doing? Because Giannis
I think Draymond could play good defense on Giannis.
Giannis is 5. First of all, they're playing small ball.
Really couldn't. We gotta stop with this, bro.
They're playing small ball. They're playing small ball. And, hold on. You have Brook Lopez and you have Giannis. I think you could honestly kill that small ball lineup. You have Giannis. You have Giannis and Drew as a perimeter defender. Pat Connaughton was an okay defender, whatever. You had pieces off the bench. DiVincenzo, was he there? Or am I tweaking?
Yeah.
Like
No,
you have perimeter defense to keep up with that for the long term to kind of stop the fact that you have Brook Lopez on the floor. And Brook Lopez
DiVincenzo was on that team.
Let me make sure.
He probably was. It don't matter though. DiVincenzo's not moving me, bro. I'm not sorry. I mean,
I'm just saying as a perimeter defender.
He wasn't that good on the Bucks. He wasn't that good on the Bucks.
Drew, who am I missing out on? Yeah, Bobby Portis. PJ Tucker. Oh, they had PJ Tucker too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
PJ Tucker like that on the Bucks? I don't
he
remember.
Was
he was. Nah.
Please.
Again, both these teams should not have won a championship, right? The Nets.
KD was giving them bucks.
Yeah, the Nets were like that far away from probably being in this finals, and the Warriors were in the finals, but should have lost at a fully healthy
The Warriors matchup.
It's inexperienced. It's an inexperienced Warriors team versus a prime Giannis and everybody else. Like Chris Middleton was cold in that series too. We can't forget that.
This is going back to 2015.
2015, 2021. Again, if you have another team back there, we can talk about that. But I truly think that this.
I had them at 8 and 9, so I just had the 21-21. I had the 2015 Warriors over them. I just had them at 8 and 9.
To be honest, you could probably convince me on 6-7. I'm pretty hard. Like I'm pretty adamant that I think the Bucks would be the 2015 Warriors.
That's
yeah, I'm going Bucks here. Then I'm going 2015 Warriors. Because those 2015 Warriors, that was what?
Who's your 9? Are you putting the Bucks at 9 or the Warriors at 9?
I'm putting the Bucks at. I'm putting the Warriors at 9.
You got 22 Warriors, 15 Warriors, and then the Bucks. Are we cool with that or no?
22, 15 Warriors, then 21.
They're playing small ball.
Brother, they would probably start Bogut.
That's even better. Perfect. Bogut's getting. I don't know what Bogut's doing down there. Your best chance is going to be running small ball, I think, and trying to beat him by the 3 again. But Drew Holiday again is a great perimeter defender, and I think we'll be running. You can, especially with screens and stuff. You have Pat Connaughton and DiVincenzo who can at least run off screens and go try and pick up Curry.
Bro, stop.
It's 2015 Curry. I'm sorry, we can't act like this is like the best version of Curry. It's not.
2015 Curry was still like ridiculous.
But it's arguably the worst version of Curry that we've seen in the finals.
I'm trying to think right now what the matchup would be like. And he was definitely better. He was definitely worse in 2016 than 2015 in the finals.
Going into it, though. That's unanimous season Curry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about in the actual series.
Okay. I'm saying like as a whole season, as a whole body of work.
I'm trying to think. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna fight over that. Who cares? Because I have them at 8 anyways. I can budge on that. So we put in the 2015 Warriors at 9. Make sure you write this down or something.
I mean, it's just my list so far. So
okay, well, look at you. All right, so we'll move 2021 Bucks 8.
To be honest, like I would think about pushing them higher, but it's fine. I think the Raps for me,
they were not that good.
They're
not better than the Raptors.
I don't think the Raptors.
What are we doing?
I don't think the Raptors are an all-time great team.
The Raptor team was deep as hell, and that was a great team, bro. That was a great team. Look at the run they went on. They were going to lose to the Warriors, yes, because that was the best team ever. But they were. That's still a pretty great team, bro.
Understand, but I mean,
Kawhi was on some shit.
yes, but like
They were great defensively too. Like that was a great defense.
Yeah.
I don't think they're like
Kawhi, Danny Green.
They're not better than the Bucks. They're definitely better than the Bucks, bro. Kawhi would have locked that shit down. Let's be serious.
like
I really want to be serious.
my biggest issue is like all these guys are not the players that we know them as today. Like
Who's guarding Kawhi?
Pascal Siakam was not all-star Pascal Siakam.
He was good, but he was good. Who's guarding Kawhi?
He had 32 one game. Then he followed up with 12, 18, 19, 12, and 26.
Who is guarding Kawhi?
Yeah, Giannis. It's just trading them out for each other. See, the only reason
Giannis is not guarding Kawhi. Giannis is not guarding Kawhi.
Hold on.
Giannis probably wouldn't even take that matchup.
The reason that I'm leaning with the Raptors is the Raptors beat the Bucks on the way to the finals that year. Did they not?
They didn't have Drew Holiday. So I mean, I don't know how much that makes a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference, but still, I thought they came back and won that series too. But yeah, no, I'll give you the Raptors. I'll give you the Raptors, but I think it's close to playing.
All right, so listen. I have 2015. So we have 2021 Bucks at 8. For me, at 7, I have 2023 Nuggets. That's what I have. 2023 Nuggets at 7. For me.
I would. Again, it's close.
I don't think
yes, I do. They match up in a series. Kawhi is shutting that shit down for Jamal Murray. Let's be serious.
We did talk about this. He's
shutting that shit down.
Yeah.
Marcus Gasol. I mean,
think that'll be his main defender. Primary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
They would put like Danny Green or some shit on MPJ and Kyle Lowry on they put Kyle Lowry on KCP. Like that defense was great.
We talked about this a couple episodes ago. It's really forcing Jokic to make make plays for Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. to beat you. Yeah,
they don't have a Kawhi matchup. They don't have a Kawhi matchup at all. Like nowhere even close. Like let's be serious. The Raptors are winning that series, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's like
I'm with that.
Come on, bro. Yes, Raptors are winning that series. So I got a Nuggets at 7. Is anybody going to
No, Denver 7, Raps 6 is fine.
Okay.
I think there's a solid spot. I think there's a bottom 5 and a top 5. I think there's like a big cutoff right here at the Raptors.
Okay. So for me personally, and I could probably be talked out of this because the Celtics are a great team. I would the 2024 Celtics at 5.
I have them at 4 above the Lakers, but the more I'm sitting about it, the more I'm thinking like if these two teams matched up, like we saw this series, who is going to win the finals for me on Boston? Like
that's wrong. This team, because hold on. First off, what we have left. First off, this team is better than 2016 Cavs. What are we doing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I would agree. As a team, yes, they were better.
This would have to be. Who's to be a top 3. This would have to. No. You have the 17 Warriors, 18 Warriors over them. This would have to be a top 3 team. I'm not. No. 17.
18,
20.
Yeah, I guess just go from the top. 17, 18 Warriors are locked. We both have them as 1 and 2. That's fine.
17 Warriors is 1. 2018 Warriors is 2.
Then it's the 24 Celtics. Then it will be the 16.
You really think that
Then it will be the 2020 Cavs. I mean the 2020 Lakers, and then the 16 Cavs.
You really think you really think this team is beating the Lakers in the finals in the series? Why?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, it's LeBron. It's LeBron. So I guess you're not really. I guess you're not really slowing him down, but you have the
they don't have a defender for LeBron.
Huh?
They don't have a defender for LeBron.
Okay, but I don't think that the Lakers have enough. That's not true.
I'll push back because I do have Boston. I have Boston ahead of the Lakers team. And my only thing is it's the same way with the Raptors and the Denver team. You just got to – I'm sorry. You got to try and double. Throw 2 bodies at LeBron and AD and force old guys to beat you. Force Kuzma to beat you. Force Rajon Rondo to beat you. Like Danny Green. That's literally the only way you can go about it. And I think the only reason why like I'm changing my mind or still thinking about it is because like this I don't think this Boston team has a true alpha that's going to go out and score 30, 40 in a game set. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen that yet. So obviously the Lakers had AD and they had LeBron who could both out and have a game. That's what's like sticking with me where I'm like,
And they were
I don't
pretty
know.
well built. That's
That's
a
what I'm
pretty
saying.
well built team.
But
Who
coaching,
was guarding Anthony Davis?
huh? That's what I'm saying. You have to double. Like you have to double. That's it.
Bro, you
And
can't
have
double
to
two players. That's not even the thing.
I'm
You're
just
not,
saying where the ball goes. Where the ball goes, you have to double. And
they're not playing defense like that. LeBron will kill a double team.
but why would he kill it?
You're gonna double a pick and roll. You're gonna double a pick and roll. How you gonna double a pick and roll between LeBron and AD? How?
Look, it's like I'm not gonna lie. Like
that doesn't make sense, Max. You're not making me sense right now. You can't double a pick and roll with LeBron and AD.
Who has? Why not? Why can't you just drop off? Why can't you have a guy and help? Why can't you have a guy on the backside and help?
How are you doubling that though? Explain that to me.
I guess it's just more switching. I guess it's switching more.
And you can't switch that either.
Like if you have a pick and roll and you have two guys coming up, have one of the two corners who are there try and come in at help side.
That's sure. That's not a double. That's called help side defense. It's not a double.
I guess I'm saying if both guys then go pick up the ball though.
What?
I'm trying to explain this. If you have, I guess, help side into it. I don't know. I don't know.
Who is guarding LeBron in the pick and roll? LeBron and AD. Was Tatum?
It's gonna be Porzingis and probably Jaylen Brown.
Okay, right, exactly. And you have Jason Tatum and help.
You have Drew Holiday and Derek White on the outside trying to help.
That's not a double though. I'm saying
you're not gonna drop off and leave AD in 1-on-1. Then you're not gonna go back to your man like that.
Okay, who do they have to guard Anthony Davis?
Like I'm saying
no
again,
no one.
You have something else on there.
No one. Okay, thank you.
It's not that linear though. Like I don't know why we do that.
They don't have a matchup. They don't have a matchup for LeBron or AD.
You have team defense.
Duh.
It's similar-ish to Luka. Obviously, LeBron's way more athletic than Luka, but it is a little similar the way that you can just kind of.
They had a matchup for Kyrie. They did not throw two bodies at Luka. They let him cook. They let him isolate, and they switched everything. They did not double Luka that much at all.
I guess why don't you do the same thing then?
Because LeBron is better than Luka, and he's going to kill you. They were fine leaving Jaylen Brown. You're not fine leaving Jaylen Brown on LeBron James, bro. I promise you're not. You're just not.
Yeah, I think that if you want to call it help, if you want to say a double team, whatever, if you force other dudes to beat you, it's fine.
Their game plan literally was to force other dudes to beat them. But
I'm thinking the OKC's way to beat Dallas, which they lost, obviously, but where they had to force Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington to win the series.
Yes, I understand that, but that is completely different when you have Anthony Davis in the paint. Like Anthony Davis clears Kyrie. Like they don't have a matchup. Like those are two top 5 players in 2020. LeBron and AD were two top 5 players in 2020 with a well-built team. That Lakers team clears this Mavericks team. It's not even close. Like not even close at all. They present a whole different matchup. I want to know.
I'm not arguing Kyrie. I'm saying player personnel, Luka and LeBron.
What is it? I mean, Luka is probably they have.
Is the way you guard Luka not similar to the way you guard LeBron? Yes, LeBron's better.
And he will get to his. He will not be settling.
Are we having right now?
He would not be settling for pull-up threes. LeBron would get into the basket every time on a switch. In 2020, AD was shooting 40% from 3, and that 5-out system that the Celtics use right now, the Lakers can guard that because they have AD at the 5. They can guard that.
All right, let's get back on topic.
We're on topic. I want to know why the Celtics are better. Why the Celtics would beat the Lakers in the series? Since it's not linear, tell me why they would.
I mean, to be honest, when you present
the argument, because you're acting like this is like 2K. Like, this is just linear. Like you're talking about who's guarding. What's it called? Who's guarding? Technically, who's guarding Tatum? Who's guarding Jaylen Brown, bro?
Caruso,
please.
Caruso's not guarding Tatum.
No.
What are we doing?
Caruso, you got JB. All right,
Bro,
Caruso, you
that
got
Lakers team was the number one defense in it. That Lakers team was the number one defense in the entire NBA.
Bro,
They were a great
in
defensive
a
team.
head-to-head matchup, Caruso's not fucking with Tatum.
Are you
Like,
sure?
What are we doing?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
It,
I'm
it,
positive.
it went. So we seen the Mavericks just load up on him and make him force him to be a distributor and a passer. And if you think Caruso can't check Tatum, when we saw PJ Washington
Latif,
combination.
Okay, that's
Latif,
because
what was that argument? Sorry, what was that argument with
you have Tatum has
What
the
was
leeway to become a passer. Like he can do that because his team is so great.
This is a way better defense than what the Mavericks have.
Was
It's a
it
way better
Boston the
defense.
best defense in the league this year? Sorry.
No, they were not. The Timberwolves were.
Yeah, it's
Were they 2?
No, the Magic were, I believe. They were 3.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what's that. Yes, the Timberwolves I thought were 1, but these all say differently. So
They are 3, I believe.
yeah, 3. Sorry.
Yes, they were. My point is, what I want to know how they're going to contain LeBron and AD. I need to know because it's not just LeBron and AD. It's not it's a Luka and Kyrie show. It's not like they have actual depth. They have actual depth on the team. KCP was great. Danny Green, he plays subpar, but he can knock down threes and defend.
No, I'm not worried about the depth. You're only worried about LeBron and AD, in my opinion.
Okay, well, I just don't agree.
I think
Rondo played great as well.
I think Boston's depth can match up.
Sure.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about star power. That's literally my whole argument is the star power aspect. LeBron and AD can go out and win a finals game. I haven't seen that from Tatum and Jaylen Brown without having, you know what I mean? Like, I get they won the finals this year, obviously, but against competition that's different. Like, I don't know. I
don't think they would beat 22. I don't think they would beat the Lakers in the series. I just don't. They don't have a matchup for LeBron or AD. And then that was a great defense. That was a great team as far as depth.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yes, you do.
I think it's easier. I think it would be easier though to make a matchup for those two than LeBron and AD.
KCP and Caruso. That combination.
KCP is not guarding Tatum. Caruso is not guarding Tatum.
Bro, I just don't think you know. Like we just saw Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington. While they did have help, force him to be an inefficient scorer. Like Tatum's jump shot has fallen off in 3 straight playoff runs. Literally, we watched it. We watched Andrew Wiggins give him issues. We watched it.
Cool.
Like, what are we talking about? So you act like he's going to just cook KCP is crazy. I really think he is. I think.
Okay, you're naming people who have like a size.
Bro, Tatum makes it
like 6'3".
No, he is not. Why did you just lie like that? Oh my God, Caruso's not 6'3". Anyways, Tatum makes it a lot easier to guard him than what you think, bro. He really does. I don't know if you noticed that. He makes it a lot easier to guard him.
5. Still, he's not bigger than Derrick Jones. He's not as big as PJ Washington. Like, you're naming people.
He's a better defender than both of them.
I feel like he has better hands, but I mean, ultimately,
there was plays where
being taller and bigger helps.
There were plays where Tatum couldn't score on Kyrie Irving, bro, in the series. I'm trying to tell you, he makes it easier to guard him than because he settles for so many threes. It makes him easier to guard. I just don't know if he would just be cooking KCP, Danny Green, and
I think the difference though is the amounts of offense that Boston can bring. Like, it's not just JB and Tatum. It's also Porzingis.
The Lakers are number 1 offense, bro. Oh, they were a top 5 offense that year.
I'm just saying, you need more defensive pieces though. I'm not just worried about 1 or 2 guys. Like, I'm worried about everybody. Like, there's a lot of guys in that team. I don't think I'm worried about, like, if you put both teams starting 5s out on the court, right? Who are you putting out for the Lakers?
They started LeBron, they started KCP, they started Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis. I'm trying to see who the other person was. It might have been Danny Green.
Like, not all those guys are gonna go get a bucket.
They don't need to.
I'm just saying, besides, and I get it's not a one-on-one game, besides Derek White at times, everybody on that Boston team can go get a bucket.
Okay. They have the defenders, bro.
Huh?
The Lakers have the defenders to contain them. They do.
Yeah. I think they got to help. You got to be help or double as well sometimes. But I think they got to be a help side, seriously.
Yes. Okay, cool. We could, but I don't even care, to be honest. But I'm gonna argue my point why I think the 22 Lakers are better. So what we can do is 2017 first, 2018, 2024 Celtics, 2020 Lakers,
What?
and 2016 Cavs at 5.
Why are the Cavs at 5?
I can't hear you. You said what?
Why are the Cavs at 5?
They don't have a matchup. Who is guarding Anthony Davis on the Cavs team, bro?
Who is guarding
I need to know.
2016 LeBron?
LeBron, bro. What?
No,
Like what?
who's better?
LeBron
2016
and LeBron is 2016 LeBron, but 2020 LeBron was still the best player in the NBA. So I don't even know what we're doing right now. I don't know how much of a drop off that was.
I'm giving the coaching nod to the Cavs.
Tristan Thompson is guarding Anthony Davis.
Like I think that the first of all,
I don't think the Cavs weren't that great of a team, bro. Cavs weren't that great of a team.
This take all changed in the last 15 minutes?
No.
Because before you had him at 3 as well.
No, I don't.
Before you had him at 3 as well. We talked about this.
I had Lakers.
Warriors, Celtics, Lakers, Cavs.
I don't get the Cavs hate. I think the Cavs.
It's not Cavs hate. Jay, can you turn the camera back on? If you want to be the one to say it, we had a list. We had a list, and I don't
know.
17, 18 Warriors.
Wait. No. Say you're going from 10 to 1, first of all. And I'm gonna just send you the list. So
22 Warriors. Wait, let me see if I can recollect it. We had the 22 Warriors, 21 Bucks, then the 15 Warriors, right?
I'm just working on it right now. I'm going to send you the list, and I need you to read it.
It's 22 Warriors, 15 Warriors, the 21 Bucks.
22 Warriors, 15 Warriors, 21 Bucks.
What's that position? Sit up, bro.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Dusty as shit, bro.
Oh yeah. 22 Warriors, 15 Warriors, 21 Bucks, 23.
No. Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Warriors, Bucks,
Nuggets.
Raptors,
Hold
Denver.
on, shut up. 23 Nuggets, 19 Raptors. Now then that's where we have the Lakers.
Bro, I'm sending the list. I got it. It's 22 Warriors, 2015 Warriors, 2021 Bucks.
Cavs, Lakers.
It's Warriors, Bucks, Nuggets, Raptors, Cavs, Lakers, Celtics, Warriors. Max, I need you to come closer than that, buddy.
Why?
Because you're too far away from the screen. Now,
am I going to be in the TikTok?
I'm about to send it. I'm about to send the list to the chat and make sure it's right, bro.
I was leaning back because I thought Jay was going to say his stuff.
We got 2 more topics, bro. I can.
Nah,
can I
go more, bro?
It's so gentle.
Really,
bro. Don't worry.
We got it. It's one for agency thing and a quick.
Is that right? Is that right, bro? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what you guys
At
came
10,
up with.
At 10, we have the 22 Warriors. At 9, we have the 15 Warriors. At 8, we have the 21 Bucks. What, bro? Why are you looking stupid, bro?
Because that we're gonna go on a TikTok with you saying at 10 we have 20, like all monotone. I'm saying like you being all monotone. I need some energy. This is gonna be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And we got a TikTok where people were just saying we were all like lifeless. So I just don't want that to be a thing. So if you could for like 10 seconds, just give some type of energy, please. I'm not asking for much.
That's what I was doing, but I mean, cool. At 10, we have the 22 Warriors. At 9, we have the 15 Warriors. At 8, we have the 21 Bucks. At 7, we have the 23 Nuggets. At 6, we have the 19 Raptors. At 5, we have the 16 Cavs. At 4, we have the 20 Lakers. At 3, we have the 24 Celtics. At 2, we have the 2018 Warriors. And at 1, we have the 2017 Warriors.
All right, that was that. Let's blind rate these finals MVPs, Max.
Sorry, are we good?
Yeah.
Good to go? All right. To start it off, easy. I'll hop in your TikTok, sorry. We are going to blind rank these finals MVPs from the last 20 years. At number 1, we have 2024 Jaylen Brown.
4.
You're going to have Iguodala on this list.
Am I?
I know you are.
I'll say 4.
Yeah, I'm putting him 4.
Pretty weak finals MVP, to be honest.
At number 2, we have what is it? Sorry, what year is it? Let me check this to make sure. 2004 Chauncey Billups.
3.
3. It was better. It was better than Jaylen Brown.
Next up, we have. Where is it?
He's
I
changed.
want to make sure I have the right years. If you want to see my list, I will show you my list at the end of this. Calm down.
Kawhi on here. I know you got Kawhi on here somewhere.
Yes, 2014 Kawhi Leonard.
2014.
Yeah, it was 2014. I really don't think he was better than Chauncey.
He wasn't, but we have to do 2.
Yeah, I would put him 2. Because he's not better. He's not better than Chauncey, but we have no choice. So I'll put him 2.
Why do you have no choice?
Because he can't go 5.
Yeah. You have Iguodala on this list.
Wait, do you think yeah, you probably do have Iguodala. And do you think he does. You're not you're not Jaden, we cool, bro. Yeah, he got Iguodala on here. Go ahead.
At number 4, we have 2007 Tony Parker.
I'm not really familiar with
Oh wait, do I not have Andre Iguodala on this list?
No, we put him 1. We're putting him 1 because I'm sure he has Andre Iguodala on his list. We're putting him 1.
How much?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'll show you my list after this. And at number 5, we have.
Wait. Did Jaden didn't say anything?
what?
Did you say what you want to put Tony Parker?
He had Iguodala, so I'm cool.
He said I'm not familiar with your game.
Okay.
And at number 5, we have. Let me make sure I got the right year. 2008 Paul Pierce.
Yeah, you're lying. 2008.
Well, he has to go 5.
If you want to see it, I will show you my.
Wait. So in retrospect, I would probably put. Wait. I don't even remember all the
What are those 5 names? What are those 5 names, please? They've been up the whole time. Thank you very much. Never had.
Wait. Show me.
It's too obvious. Too obvious. Why would I put Iggy on there? Too obvious.
All right, I will probably put Jaylen Brown.
No, I got all the names. I got to rename it. At number 1, you have 2007 Tony Parker. At number 2, 2014 Kawhi Leonard. Number 3, 2004 Chauncey Billups. Number 4, 2024 Jaylen Brown. Number 5, 2008 Paul Pierce.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that mad at it. I'm not that mad at it, to be honest. I'm not that mad at it.
I'm glad you thought you had to figure it out. I appreciate that. Unpredictable, mysterious.
What did Paul Pierce even average in 2008?
18 points a game.
That's like, come on, bro. Seriously.
I'm serious.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that wasn't even that.
19, 5 and 5. Sorry.
Yeah. No, he averaged 21. He averaged 22, 4 and 6, bro.
Why is ESPN lying?
So he averaged 22, 6 and 4, bro.
So what's ESPN giving me then?
I don't know.
ESPN
he was on 59 true shooting, so he was pretty good. Yeah, never mind. He definitely should be 5. Yes, when they won a championship. Stat me just told me.
Yeah, what? No, it says he literally averaged 21, 4 and 6.
I just said that, bro. You just told me 19. He averaged 22, 22, 5, and 6, bro.
Okay, yeah, so
On
it is. Yeah, so I don't know why ESPN has two different ones. ESPN has two different ones.
Okay, let's get it. Let's do this. All right. Last topic. Predicting free agent landing spots. Let me get the list up. All right. Predict landing spots for these 5 free agents. First name up, we got Paul George.
If not going back to LA, it seems like a very. I get Philly's the hot name. I think Philly makes the most sense if it's not LA. But a weird, sneaky team I feel like would be New York. I don't know why. The two-way ability of Paul George, I think, fits in well with their system. I don't know if he's young enough to really run in a Tom Thibodeau-led team, but I think New York is sneaky. But I think, obviously, Philly is the favorites right now.
I don't know. They kind of set at wing, but I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
If they lose OG, especially too. If they lose OG,
again. If you want to participate and not lay on your bed for the last 2 minutes of the episode.
Paul George.
Yes.
I'm gonna say New Orleans.
All right, bro. Anyways,
next.
Just based on what that video from
Jordy.
Just based on the interaction at the finals between Paul George and Joel Embiid, I'm gonna just say the Sixers, and they had They had a lot of money to give. Well, he's going to opt out. Y'all, I don't think I have the money to sign him. Y'all don't. So
he's got a worse chance at winning a ring than he does in Philly,
for sure. All right,
you have a superstar. You have a superstar in
East. You can argue team. You're not getting out of the West with that team. You can get out of the East with that team.
I don't want to spend time on that. That's a foolish topic. Next game up is Klay Thompson.
I'm gonna fall. Oh, sorry.
Klay can go to the Lakers, or the Magic.
Yeah, it depends on his shooting. I think his shooting is obviously a huge part of it. If he's not shooting well, no one wants him. Orlando is a team that I feel like I see all the time. I think Cleveland could also be in play. They need shooting very badly at the wing. He doesn't fit their timeline, but if he can shoot how he obviously used to, I think he could fit that team very well.
So y'all said Magic.
Magic and
all-time great shooter. Like you wouldn't really think that shooting is predicated on athleticism. So I feel like a lot of teams. And didn't he end off the year pretty decently though?
No, he did. His shooting slump was 39% or some shit. So I mean, it's
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say Orlando too. They need shooting really, really badly, and he's probably one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter on the open market. And they're trying to compete. It makes sense for them.
What do you think about the Cavs? What do you think about the Cavs?
Yeah, we don't need him.
You need shooting more than anything. Let's chill out.
Yeah, but again, we don't need him. We got to pay a lot of people. Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell. It's not gonna work.
I agree. And like I said, it requires it depends on asking price, but I think he fits your team very well.
Next name is Nicholas Claxton.
In a perfect world, he's in OKC. I like to fit in OKC still. I don't see him leaving Brooklyn though.
Yeah,
I can see him becoming a Pelican.
That's another team. If you guys have the money, I agree.
I don't know. I really don't think they do. Let me see, because I want to say the Memphis Grizzlies, but I don't know if they had the money to do it.
They're paying. How much is Smart getting?
I don't think they have the money to do it. They don't have the money. I'm gonna say the Pelicans. They need a rim protector really, really badly, and he provides that. And I think he can be playable alongside Zion as well. Did you say the Pelicans too, Jaden?
You know I said the Pelicans, bro.
I don't remember, bro. I really don't remember. It's still anyways. Next name up is Isaiah Hartenstein.
Knicks.
Hartenstein.
I honestly do not think he gets re-signed by the Knicks. They have to spend a lot of money, a lot of places. I don't know if Isaiah Hartenstein's the place that they spend it right now. I think that
what's up with Mitchell?
I don't know, but are you going to keep OG or Hartenstein? If they go out and get a star like they want to get, you could probably only keep one of them.
I think Jalen Brunson take the pay cut for OG. I think.
I don't think it's that much of a pay cut to where they can take both of them.
Yeah, no.
So I think they have to keep. Hartenstein's been great. He's very valuable. To be honest, I think he might be the better play because you have other wings. But I think they keep OG, especially for what they gave up to get him. I think you keep OG. Hartenstein again. The Thunder are in play. The Pels are in play. I don't know. Is Houston? Would Houston be a move out there?
I don't really want Hartenstein on the Pels.
Why wouldn't you?
He's played especially like advanced stats. Like he's insane.
Offensively, he's a great passer. And he has great touch in that short roll.
I want like spacing.
Well, Nicholas Claxton does give you spacing.
He can step out, especially further.
Step out where?
He can step out further than Hartenstein.
Bro, I don't think have I ever seen Nicholas Claxton make a jump shot? I'm tripping, bro.
All right, yeah. What are we doing?
Hold on, I'm about to go look it up right now because that might actually be loud, Jaden. I don't step out with Claxton is crazy. Let me go look at his stats real quick. I'm finding it.
He shot 5 threes this year.
Yep. Okay.
1 for 5.
He provides more spacing than Hartenstein, though, bro.
What do you? How many mid-range shots do you shoot?
I don't know.
I'm about to find it. Give me 1 second, because I think that's blasphemous.
He's shooting like 50% from the line.
Hartenstein used to shoot for real. I don't know if you ever seen a clip of that. He used to actually shoot threes.
When
he was on like the Clippers. Claxton. Oh, it says playoffs. Nicholas Claxton I'm gonna go totals actually. He took 16 mid-range shots the entire season and made seven of them. And he took.
What did he do last year?
5 threes, made 1 of them.
So
what did he do last year?
Last year,
KD.
Last year he's playing KD. It's loading. Hold on. Last year he took 7 mid-ranges and less threes or something like that. So yeah, no, that's not a thing. But anyways,
maybe I was tripping.
So Hartenstein, I'm gonna say OKC. I think he can play like 25 minutes a game, probably as a backup big. Just because
that's the only issue though, is I don't want to pay that much money to a backup big.
He's gonna play a lot of minutes. I think because of the OKC Thunder, because of the Thunder's like philosophy, he's not gonna be starting because you want to have Chet at 5. But for him to come in and rebound and be a hub offensively as far as playmaking, I think that would be good, especially off the bench. Y'all need rebounding, so yeah.
I think a center is huge. Whether we trade for Jared Allen, get Nick Claxton, or get Hartenstein, we need something.
All right, last name Malik Monk,
Detroit.
That would be great. I'll let us see that. That would be great.
It depends on what they draft with. It depends on what they draft with, because if they draft a guard, but I even think still then you get Malik Monk, you draft a guard, and you just trade Ivy.
I think the Spurs would be a great spot for him. They need some shot creation and playmaking off the bench, and maybe in a starting lineup. I think that's a good spot for him. What else? Oh, Orlando will be a great spot for Malik Monk. They need some perimeter shot creation. They need some playmaking. He kind of fits their timeline too. They kind of want to compete. Orlando will probably be a great spot. I don't know if they can afford him, But if they could somehow sign him, that'd be a great spot.
In
for
in
Malik
a,
Monk.
in a world where Zach LaVine and DeMar get traded, it's a bad backcourt defensively, but a Malik Monk and Kobe White backcourt.
You said who?
In a world where
Yeah.
LaVine and DeMar get traded, is that not a fun backcourt though for a little bit for Chicago?
No, not
It's
really.
bad defensively. I if I'm a Chicago fan, I don't mind that backcourt. We're not doing anything, but it's at least fun. It's better than what we got now.
Jaden, you got a spot for Malik Monk? Okay, I guess not. That was episode 97. Thank you guys for tuning in. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics for winning the 18th championship. It's been a long time coming for them. Literally, it's been like 16, 17 years since they won the last one. And before that, it was another like long stretch where they didn't win the finals. So congratulations to them. Luka, you're gonna be back, boy. I don't know when, but you're gonna be back. But another great NBA season. The off season is now here. So we're gonna have some content. Ranking players is coming soon. We're gonna be grading every team NBA season. Gonna get back into football. So we got a lot of content. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. And we are
wait.
Yes, Jay.
Max, bear witness, bro.
Get started up.
Talk about this.
To be honest, it's gonna be reviews of Hard Knocks at that point in time too. But bear witness will be.
True.
Bear witness will be soon.
True, bro. True. Tiff, you don't seem like so excited. Like it's kind of weird.
Wrap it up.